But okay, at least like one day in the week.
Yeah.
I can get with you for like a date, maybe. I could live with that. Like
1 day a week?
One day a week. I could do that easily.
I think at our age, I think it's doable.
If you guys had everything you wanted right now, would you guys get married like at this age? So like I'm talking like money, cars, a house, maybe.
I think I would.
I would.
Yeah.
No, really? I didn't expect that.
You wouldn't? Or
No.
would you? Really?
I wouldn't.
What's holding you back from getting married if you have everything? Life's not a race. Don't be racist.
What the fuck?
All right, welcome back to the show.
Sup?
Hello.
We hail the return of
I'm back.
of the can.
It's been a while.
It's been a long hiatus. Even
many
more
episodes?
so in terms of episodes since we did doubles,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's
Welcome
been a while.
back. How have you been? Any life updates?
Not really. Just been busy with exams,
Exam. Oh, how'd that go? CA.
Yeah, sure. I don't know yet. I feel like I did pretty good, but results will come out mid-November.
Mid-November. Damn.
So until then, I'm just not thinking about it.
How long was the exam?
3 hours.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah, it's like it's a pretty typical exam.
Yeah.
It wasn't that hard. Yeah.
You
That's
reckon-
that's me. That's why I didn't come.
Yeah. This guy
Otherwise,
was
I
busy
would've came.
studying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides, your fucking episode was talking about raves, so I don't think I can contribute to that, anyways.
Yeah. How about you, Jesse? What have you been up to?
Yeah, nothing much. Just work
Being whipped.
things.
And being whipped.
Nah, just chilling. Not much, honestly.
Yeah.
Depressing, huh? Coming back to New Zealand after your KO.
Yeah, very depressing. It's like it's coming back to a rural small town.
Man's ready to get. Man went to KO once, and he's like, "All right,
Yeah, man.
I'm moving to Australia."
Fuck Texas. I'm going
Yeah,
Australia.
fuck America. I'm going to Melbourne, bro.
It wasn't Sydney, right?
It was in Sydney. Yeah,
I bet you want to
but
go to. You want to go to.
I think I
Melbourne.
would rather live in Melbourne than Sydney.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
a bit
sure.
more chill.
Yeah.
People are seem a bit nicer.
Here's the thing. I saw my friend's post, and she was like, because she was in Sydney for KO,
Yeah.
and then she was like, "Oh, why does everything close so early in Sydney?" So then when
Yeah.
she said that, I was thinking, "Oh yeah, maybe Melbourne's your best choice, since everything seems like it closes early anyways in Sydney."
Yeah. But it's still later than here as well.
Is it?
Maybe they close at I don't know, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, maybe.
Oh.
I don't really go shopping much.
No, but she was saying like everything was closing early on like a Friday night.
Yeah, because only Thursdays are late nights in Sydney, kind of like here, right?
Weird.
Yeah, but I don't know. Melbourne definitely has better nightlife. Just more people around. Just
Sydney's hustle life,
yeah,
maybe. I don't know. Seems like it when I went.
yeah. But Sydney has more things to do, but Melbourne's more chill. If that makes sense. Ideal situation: live in Melbourne, fly to Sydney to go to
For
raves.
raves. Yeah. Is there no raves in Melbourne?
There's more trance raves, then Sydney has more hardstyle.
What the fuck is trance?
Trance puts you in a trance.
It's like hippie.
No, it's slower, more melodic than hardstyle. Hardstyle is very in your face, right?
That's what I expected from a Melbourne type rave.
Yeah, they have occasionally hardstyle stuff in Melbourne, but most of it's in Sydney. Yeah, all the big ones at least.
Damn. I mean, I thought about it because I went to Sydney. I totally understand what you mean. I've never been to Melbourne.
Yeah,
But when I went to Sydney, I was like, fuck, it seems like everyone's busy every fucking time.
and it feels really similar to Auckland, but it's bigger, right?
Yeah. But then there's a lot more people.
Yeah,
So I went there for a holiday, but everyone was still working.
yeah,
And then at 6 o'clock, you'll still see so many people just walking around, but they look like they're
they're
they
going
got a
somewhere.
place to be.
Yeah.
It ain't like a chill stroll.
Yeah,
They were all in the suits and shit, just walking around.
yeah, in the CBD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's what intimidated me. I was like, man, I don't want to move to be more stressed in
Yeah.
a different place. So I thought maybe Melbourne's better, and that's what I heard from a lot of people.
Yeah. My first impression of Sydney when I first went, I realized that I was in like a big city for once that spoke English, which was like the first time, and I was
True.
like, it was really weird at first. Because I've only been to like Asia, right?
Yeah. And they don't speak. Yeah, they don't speak English.
Yeah, then I hear people just speaking like English.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then in Melbourne, it's like China with like English DLC.
Really? So like most people there you saw were like Chinese.
In the CBD, there's a lot of Chinese people.
Ah.
Yeah, like maybe because there's a lot of like Chinese food, and there's like bubble tea, hot pot.
I saw a lot of Chinese people in Sydney too.
Yeah, but I feel like Sydney has a lot more Koreans. Like Melbourne apparently doesn't have much Koreans. There's a lot of like Chinese and Viet, and then all the Koreans. And I don't know what else. Like they all in like Sydney.
Aren't all the Chinese like food places in Melbourne like they close at like 2 a.m. or something?
From what I remember, they close pretty damn late. Like the only time where like when I went out to buy food, it was at like 1 a.m. and that's when like most places would close. But like restaurants and stuff, like at like 9, 10, like they'd still be open.
Damn.
Yeah, and like busy as well. Not just like one customer, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes there'd be people just lined up, wanting to eat some pho.
At 2 a.m.
At 2
Oh,
a.m.
no, at like 10 p.m.
Still, that's
That's still quite late.
we only
That's
got
still quite
Macca's.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
10 p.m. here. Actually, it's getting better here though.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
It's like slowly getting better.
I
Like,
don't think I've ordered like fast food at like 10, 12 p.m. in a while. There's always something else open now.
yeah,
There's a few like Asian restaurants that open pretty late now.
thankfully.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
Only took them like 20 years of my life.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. No, there's a whole new world out there, man. I need to go Melbourne one time.
Yeah, does that mean if you go New York or something, your mind's just gonna be absolutely blown?
Probably. Yeah.
But it might be different though, because isn't New York also kind of like hustle?
Yeah. So like people say, I mean, last episode, Thomas, he said that Melbourne is like New York. But I thought that Sydney would be more like New York because it's like, more like hustle bustle.
What about LA?
He said that LA is like Sydney because it's like,
Yeah. That's
it's
what I
a
was
bit more
thinking.
messy. Like Melbourne is very tidy. Like the city, like the layout and stuff. It's all grid. Like the grid actually makes it a lot easier to get lost. Like I found that I got lost quite a few times.
In Melbourne.
Yeah, as in like I just didn't know where I was. Like I could just whip out a map, but like just in general, I didn't really know where I was. But in Sydney, like it's very easy to find your way because everything kind of points towards the ocean. You know.
That's true. When I feel like I kind of memorized like I was about to say the map layout.
Yeah. But just like the
I
general.
memorized the city layout like pretty. I know like pretty well.
Yeah.
I reckon, and I only was there for like a couple of days, 3 days. Yeah.
Because it's very similar to Auckland.
It is. It is so similar to
yeah.
Auckland. Holy
Like
crap!
even when you look at it on like Google Maps, it looks
it
exactly
looks
the
like
same.
it looks so similar.
Is that crazy? Like the fucking
Yeah,
bridge.
it's so good. Yeah, it's
Not sure.
crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But you're right. Everything like like you just need to go towards the ocean to like.
Yeah.
I mean, is it Darling Harbour?
Yeah. Circular Quay, one of those.
Yeah, that place is so sick though.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
like
that place.
it's like infinitely long.
Yeah. It's like it's quite literally just like a 10 times bigger version of Viaduct.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, real.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It's
Like
so nice.
Like you know how for our viaduct, you know the area like once you cross the little bridge that goes up and
It is
down.
nothing
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
There's like 3 restaurants.
Like
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
Siler Park.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like, there's, like,
I mean, Silent
three-
Park. I like Silent Park, but imagine like
It's that for like 2 kilometers.
yeah,
Damn.
Yeah.
like you go over and there's still like stuff,
Yeah.
but you know how like
Damn.
it kind of ends at Silent Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like it's like way bigger there.
Yeah. Like you know like the Crown Casino, how it's like right on the edge. It's like the big tall. It's kind of like a round.
I think is that the like really tall building?
Yeah. It's like right
okay.
by the water.
Yeah.
Like you know how when you see that from like far away and it's like really small because it's like far away, right? And then you keep walking.
It has like an interesting shape, right? Am I
Yeah,
from
it's
memory?
like a shell.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and like you walk up to it, and then you're like, oh shit, I just walked like fucking 2 kilometers, and there's still another 2 kilometers
Yeah.
before you go to the Harbour Bridge. It's actually crazy how big it is.
Damn.
But Sydney was
Yeah.
nice. I just wouldn't live there.
Yeah, where would you live? Like if you could move anywhere, then
I haven't been to Melbourne, but I want to see it for myself and see.
yeah.
I mean, I went to Sydney and Brisbane.
I want Brisbane.
Yeah, but when I went to when I went to Brisbane, I wasn't that impressed. No offense to Brisbane people.
Why'd you go to Brisbane?
we wanted to go Gold Coast,
Oh, okay.
and we had friends. We had like family friends there that like we could stay there for free. So I was
yeah.
like, yeah. But I wasn't that impressed by Brisbane.
It's really hot there, right?
Yeah.
Did you used to live in Brisbane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to live in Brisbane.
Yeah, when he was
When I was
super
like
young.
super young.
Oh, really?
I went from Brisbane to Melbourne, but then I don't even remember Melbourne.
Oh shit! Wait, so were you born in Australia?
No, in Taiwan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your parents screwed up, man. Should just stay there.
Yeah.
you should have stayed in Melbourne.
Yeah. If I had to pick, I would pick Melbourne.
Yeah.
I don't know. Brisbane just gave me like Auckland vibes, but like not even better.
Really, it's kind of like the same.
I don't know if it was me, but like, cause you know how there's, I don't know when was the last time you went to Brisbane, but I assume this hasn't changed. But there's like a river flowing through it, right?
Oh no, they fucking
They're
plugged
like,
it up.
yeah, but like the main river flowing through it,
Yeah.
just doesn't. It just makes me feel like it's like kind of gross.
Oh, it's the same with Melbourne. Like the river during
Yeah.
the day, it's like brown.
Yeah.
It's like dark brown and like muddy. But at nighttime, when you can't see that it's brown, it's just like black. It looks okay.
Okay, maybe that's why then. But I think I just like the fact that like, I would say New Zealand's like somewhat clean. Not
Yeah.
the city area, but like, I mean, like at least when you go to the ocean, it's like, wow,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
quite nice.
And it's like we have a lot of scenery just like everywhere.
Mm.
But I feel like in Australia, you have to kind of go out of the city
There's nothing there.
to like find scenery.
Yeah.
Wait, does the lake go through the whole city? Like,
No, it's like, I think it goes around, and then the city is like, it's like the suburbs, and then there's like a river, and then there's like city. I think that's. I can't remember like fully the layout, but
it's no Hangang River. Is it
The
called
one in
Hangang?
Korea?
Yeah, the one. Yeah.
nah, but yeah, I just. But when I was in Sydney, I did go to like the Wop Wops.
The what?
The Wop Wops.
The fuck is that?
It's like,
No, like you know how we have the Wop Wops here? It's like the really like shitty areas.
it's like the like.
Is that what they call it? Like the
Well, that's what I call it here. I don't know about there, but
Wop
I've
wops.
never heard of that word before.
Really?
no, like
Wop wops.
for example, like Daewoo, you know, he lives all the way out west.
Yeah.
That's the Wop Wops, bro.
I just hear that's bumfuck nowhere.
yeah, well that too, but we call it the Wop Wops.
Is this like just a slang that you invented or like
No, this is like a thing.
really? I've
Yeah.
never heard this.
I'm not making it up, right?
I don't think so.
I definitely didn't make this up.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
Well, I don't know. Like our group says wop wops. but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I've never heard William say it either.
nah, I've definitely had people say it for sure.
Interesting.
But I've been to like the hood in Sydney.
Like out west.
When I first got to Sydney, and then like some guy, my parents like friends picked us up. I think he drove through like the hood.
Do you remember what suburb it was called?
I can't remember. Oh, dude, it was like one of those weird ass. You know how Sydney has some weird ass names?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like one of those ones.
Oh, you mean the Aboriginal name? That's just racist.
I'm so sorry.
We.
I do not. I'm just really uneducated about that.
Yeah.
Isn't there a suburb called like Wulu?
Oh yeah, Wulu something.
yeah. Wulu Mulu.
Wulu, yeah,
Wulu.
that one.
That's
That's quite a cool name. I like that.
There's one called like Apple, or was it an Orange or something?
I don't know. I've never been to Sydney.
Yeah.
What?
There's a place that sounds like a Pokemon. It's called like Artamon.
Oh, bro, I don't know, man. That when I at first I thought it was Chinese, like those names.
Yeah. No, they have a lot of suburbs that are like exactly the same as ours. Like they have a Chatswood.
I live at Burswood. Right?
They're Burwood. Like
Burwood.
No S, yeah. There's what else? Okay, maybe that's it.
Oh
Man, it sounds like we're just frothing over Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glazing.
Yeah.
Absolute glazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we get into some questions for today?
Sure.
Yeah. So, first question today. Do you think a relationship is better if they start off as friends first, or if they start off straight up just hitting on each other, like flirting?
Wait, what's the question?
Like, do you think a relationship is stronger in the long run if they start off as just friends, or if they start off as just like you meet someone fresh and then you're like, you think you're like hot, and then you just like start flirting, whatever, and start dating?
I think Ken's mentioned this. Like, I think it's better to just like get to the point, right? Because
Oh yeah.
because like
that's just personal preference.
I guess yeah.
Like for me, I would rather just
yeah,
get straight to
true.
the point.
But do you think that like makes it like fuck? How do I say this? Do you think the end result is like a stronger foundation if you start off as friends or if you start off as like?
I don't think that
I think it doesn't matter. I think maybe one or the other accelerates like how fast you get to the end result quicker. Like you could be friends, right?
Yeah.
With someone for ages, and then but you don't really understand how it would work as like dating. Like you could get along real quick, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you guys get along like dating wise. And then you could be friends with them and you feel good, and then you get romantic feelings, and then you can get into a relationship. But I feel like that's your start point. Like you get in a relationship, and like you know a lot about each other, but there's still more you have to learn about like each other as romantically. And then that's like your start point. Whereas like the other way, where you just go straight into it, like I'm flirting with you, I want to date you. I feel like maybe you start that like process faster. Maybe, I don't know. That's just me rambling, but that's how I see it.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'll agree with Ken, because I feel like when you say end result, is it just like you guys dating, right? Like,
Yeah,
or do you mean like having a strong
having like a strong, like a good relationship.
I feel like it doesn't really affect like whether the relationship will be strong or not in the long run. Like one will accelerate you to date them, but like I feel like it's really up to personal preference and like
But also circumstances, maybe.
Yeah,
Like I feel like if you're a uni kid, I feel like if you're a uni student, you probably tend to be
friends.
first.
because you're always like around them.
It's like such a environment that like supports like developing friendships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But if you really think about like if you're working full time like us, it's really hard to like make new friends now.
it's so hard.
Unless you like intentionally go out and do it, it's much harder than say like university. Because university you probably meet someone new every day, you know, whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel like the older you get, like people our age or like older, it's like they do more like you start like when you meet someone, you just like get to the point, right? Not oh, let's be friends first.
But I think also because that's like a result of the fact that when you're older and you can't meet as many new people easily, like
true. You don't want to waste
the
your time.
main thing is like people find each other on dating apps, right?
Yeah,
And when you find each other on dating apps, it's kind of like screaming, I want to date you. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Because like that's
Yeah.
the whole point of the app.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in like uni, it's like it's not necessarily the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's say, like for example, if you're in like a friend group, and then two people in the friend group, they start like liking each other, and then eventually they start dating. Would you see them as like, oh, they're gonna have like a good relationship because they start off as like close friends first, or do you think it's gonna end up like bad?
I think if you've been friends for ages and then you all of a sudden want to date each other, like you probably understand each other a lot more.
That's what I think, right? It's
Yeah.
like, I think having that foundation of like friendship.
Yeah, it's nice for sure.
Yeah,
But you are putting a lot online though,
that's the thing as well.
and that's like a very common thing. Like people are very scared to ruin their friendship with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like break up the group.
Yep.
Yeah, or break up the group. Correct. Yeah. Like we may have experienced. Nah, just joking. But
Not joking.
Just joking.
but like I still highly recommend people to try it though.
Try what?
Like if you're friends with someone for ages and you
Yeah.
genuinely feel strong feelings for them,
Just go.
I always advocate for people to go for it,
Yeah.
like regardless.
Yeah.
Because like, you might be scared to lose a friendship, but you don't know what you're missing out on, you know? If you really feel that strongly about someone, I don't think it's worth suppressing it and then like, oh, I'll find someone, else, and like keep this friendship. It'll just like slowly eat you away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so how do you feel about, let's say you used to like someone and then because you got rejected, you just be their friend instead?
That's fine. That's fine. Because at least you gave it a go. Like you used to like someone, like say you're friends with someone and then you like them, but they might not like you back, but at least you tried, right? And in that sense, you have nothing else to, and 9 times out of 10, I feel like if they're a good friend from the start, they'll understand like, I mean, yeah, it'll be a little bit awkward, but I don't think they'll cut you off, right?
I think it has like a 50% chance of it being weird.
It'll be weird, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be weird, but over time, I think people forget about it. Like, it's not a big deal, you know?
Yeah, as long as you maintain your boundaries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just like maybe just a retreat for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you just talk normally. And then when you actually like someone else, I feel like when you start liking someone else, it's like a good
Indication
of
Yeah.
like, okay, now we can go back to being like friends, like normal.
Now we become allies.
Yeah.
They start wingmanning you.
Yeah.
True.
Is it?
Any thoughts?
Any thoughts, Jesse?
Yeah.
Alright. Moving on.
Well, I have a side question though.
Okay.
I don't know if it's really relating, but do you think uni, like students these days, like are like it's getting more like wholesome, you know, like the culture, uni culture? Because I feel like when we were at uni,
Oh,
we
as
were
in
at
like alcohol. Or,
oh,
I think that's what.
I
Is that what it
guess.
is?
I feel like it's the same. It's just like we just don't see it as often. I feel like.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I understand what Jesse means because these days, not that I have many, if any, like friends that are still in uni, but even like during our like final few years of uni, I reckon there wasn't as much. I was always supposed to say substance abuse, but it wasn't that bad. But there wasn't as
Beverage
much
abuse?
like, oh my god, let's go out and get fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was just like pure coincidence that like we had like a really crazy start to our uni life. But yeah, we could just be looking at the wrong crowd, to be honest. Yeah.
True.
I think so too, because like I know that for sure. Like when I was still in uni, like people like our age and like the year above, they drank like hella. But then like the youngins, they don't seem to drink as much.
Yeah.
but they still
true.
drink. But it's like I just don't. I guess I just don't see them as often.
Yeah.
So then I don't really know. But it just feels like it's kind of
Yeah, I just don't like,
yeah.
cause I don't know. You like remember like first year uni, like if you go out, you see the same people out like every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was for like 3 years in a row.
Yeah,
pretty
legit.
much.
It wasn't like any coincidence. Like it was like a legit like a generational. Like our entire generation was just out every weekend, and Auckland's small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know the Asians only go to that one place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it was like the same people there every weekend, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. You reckon like everywhere around the world, like the Asians, they'll go to like just like a one place as well?
I feel like they do.
I don't know because I don't know if that some place like that exists. Does like a chancery exist in Melbourne and Sydney?
All right, so we realized that one of our cameras died again, so we just have to keep an eye on it while we do the rest of this episode.
Production teams be slacking.
Yeah, man.
Fucking hell.
Fuck you, Mr. Editor. You suck. You're fired.
Get a better phone. No, I'm joking.
So, excuse me. Next segment, we want to talk about red flag or green flag.
Yay. Classic.
Yep. So, red flag or green flag? You guys don't have any arguments or disagreements at all.
Red
I think
flag.
red.
Red?
Red
I think
flag.
red.
I say yeah. I'm leaning towards red,
Yeah.
just because like maybe that. I think that's impossible, bro.
Yeah, I
Exactly,
feel- I
that's
feel like
why, yeah.
There's no.
That actually probably just means you guys don't talk enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like someone's just like tanking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no one's really able to speak their mind.
Exactly.
There's no way you fucking have no arguments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even like some disagreements, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Has to be.
Pretty easy
Yeah.
easy one for that, I reckon.
I agree.
But it's not like a red.
Oh, it's not like a red flag in the sense of like break up with him right now.
Yeah.
It's
but-
like you guys should probably talk it out.
Yeah.
I think it's like a warning sign.
Yeah.
Because then someone's not communicating probably.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna like eventually explode. It's all gonna like
But
accumulate.
you know, that's not necessarily a fault of the relationship. It could just be like the person is not used to opening up for various reasons in their past. You know?
So that'd be a beige flag then.
Yeah, or like trauma.
Yeah,
beige,
exactly.
Beige.
Yeah. I feel for those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, red flag, green flag. They want to see you every single day, or like whenever they have like spare time, they want to spend it with you.
Oh, damn. It's like coming from a good place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's up to you to decide.
I feel like it's coming from a good place given circumstances. They're like not like a creep or anything. But it's unhealthy, I reckon.
Yeah,
Need some time off.
I think it's more red than green because like you gotta like what you said, have time for yourself.
Yeah.
So are you talking about like just boyfriend, girlfriend? Not
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, okay. Every day? Or like you mean like whenever they're free?
Like whenever they have spare time, they want to like spend time with you.
Okay, but if you just say thing like that, just that statement, that's not a red flag. Like if they just want to spend time with whenever they're free.
That's true.
That's not a red flag.
You know, it's like whenever they have spare time, they're not gonna do anything else.
I just think I don't know if it's a red flag. I just think it's a bit unhealthy. Like I feel like if you have spare time, it's important to have your own interests.
Yeah.
Like, or at least go out with like your friends. I think that's a huge thing for me. Like if like your girlfriend doesn't have any friends and all they do, like all they really have is you, I think that's a red flag to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Red flag in the sense that like it's not healthy for them.
Yeah, and then I would also think like, oh, why doesn't she have any friends?
Yeah, I guess.
It's like, are people avoiding her?
But also then I guess if she had friends before you and then all of a sudden you date her and now her whole life is about you, that's your fault, bro. I think that's your, like, you know what I mean?
Really? I feel like if she ditches her friends, like, she's like the type to like, I think this goes for guys as well. It's like when they just disappear once they get into a relationship. I think that's like a bad thing.
I think it's a bad thing, but I feel like at that point, it could be like it could be your fault though. If she's had friends and then all of a sudden she dates you and now she's solely focused on you, you might be subconsciously, even if you're not like intending to, you might be the one that's subconsciously like making her feel like she needs to be with you most of the time.
Possibly, but I think in this scenario, it would be more like, oh, when you have spare time, you have like shit you want to do as well, and you want to balance that with like girlfriend. But then when she has spare time, it's like 100% like boyfriend time.
I feel like definitely girls have that issue more than guys, eh?
I don't want to say anything.
Well, I feel like that's the case. I don't really see guys like every moment of their spare time they must be with their girlfriend, unless like I just don't know enough people, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like it would exist on both genders.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
I'd say red.
You say red.
I'd say red. Yeah.
But I think but you know what I mean? Like, you're saying red, but I feel like that reflects your character.
As in, like, I'm
Like
also
that, like I would expect you to be saying red.
someone because I'm like independent and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but for someone like Jesse, clearly he didn't say red straight away because he is more like okay with the fact that when you're available, like you know, it's compassionate to like want to spend time with each other.
Fair enough.
So it's like totally perspective.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
it is
good
all
point.
opinion.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next one. Red flag or green flag? Once you start dating, they want to move in like ASAP together.
Red. Yo, like calm down, dude.
Yeah. What if you're like old though? Say like in your 30s.
Ooh, 30s. I thought you meant like 50s, bro.
In your 30s. That's
In
pretty
your
old.
30s?
Like immediately want to move in.
I think it depends on your plan.
Yeah.
But I can't. I'm not 30, so I can't really speak to that. But like, if you're our age, like, you're gonna get married one day. You're gonna have to live with each other.
Yeah.
Like it's like the whole I want to move out when I'm 18. Like, dude, relax.
Yeah,
Like, you're gonna move out one day, bro.
avoid the married life as much as you can.
Yeah, I don't want to say that, but I get what you mean. It's like your youth is only like we're pretty much nearly at the end of like that sort of lifestyle. Almost not at the end, but like we're approaching it.
Mid-20s now.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like approaching it. So I would say just savor whatever. Like don't rush into anything. Savor each stage of your life as it should be. That's what I think. That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like moving in immediately after dating is like, yeah, too fast. And just, yeah.
And unless you have like, yeah, I guess that's why I'm not moved out from my parents' house.
Like,
Kind of
officially.
embarrassing. But yeah, but I mean, for me, it's no rush. But I get that some people like to experience like just like being independent. I'm not against it. But in terms of relationships, like you can pump the brakes on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least give it a few months, bro. Like, damn.
Oh, a few months, that's pretty quick, I'd say.
Yeah, but I'm saying you were saying like immediately they want to fucking move in. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard stories of like people when they date in their like 50s, they get married within like months.
I get that though.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, when you said when you're older,
Yeah.
I thought you meant like 50s older. In that sense, I
middle
kind of
age.
get it.
Yeah.
Because when you're 50, you kind of been through all this. You've been through all of it. You've seen it all.
Yeah.
At that age, like if I ever like divorce or I've never been married, like at that age, I just want to get married. You know?
You know, lock it down.
Like, and I hope that like whoever you date at 50 years old has sent like the similar page. Like you just want, at that point, you just want someone that has kind of, you can see that has taken care of themselves throughout their life.
Yeah.
And they have, you know, enough funds built up. Maybe you guys can just spend the rest of their life together.
True.
Like at that age, I'm not going to be going out raving, I think.
Who knows? The first one might change your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one. Red flag or green flag that you never talk about their past relationships. I think that's a green flag for me.
I think this is a perspective thing again.
Yeah. What's your perspectives?
I'm always curious. Like I'm always like oddly curious.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say they never bring it up themselves, but like if you bring it up, they're like okay to talk about it.
That's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine.
I think that's green.
That's green.
Yeah, that's
That's
hella
green.
green.
That's so
Yeah.
green. Yeah.
Like if they're like, oh, I used to go here with, like that's
Okay,
red.
that's
Yeah,
red.
That's
I'd
red.
be like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, true. Like people that keep bringing up their.
yeah, I would feel like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah.
But
no,
yeah.
fair.
But, if
But
you
at the
ask
same
them-
time, gotta just preface this by saying like, if you ask them and they don't want to talk about it, that's still fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
you can't be. I'm not saying those. I'm not saying that if you ask
They have to
and
talk
they don't,
about it.
yeah, they have to say
Yeah.
it. Like
Yeah.
that's their own personal.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, but like I get why they wouldn't want to talk about it. But I'm just saying from personal perspective, I think I would want to know at least like who they were, maybe. Especially in a town like in Auckland, because there's just so many people, like
Yeah.
you know everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, let's say if I move to like America, and I start dating a girl, and I don't know their past, I don't really care. I'm like, it's America, bro. I'm not gonna know them anyways.
Yeah.
She can tell me some funny stories. I'll just probably just laugh. I don't really care though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you ask and then she refuses to tell you, like straight up, like she's like gets mad, what would that be? Like red flag or green flag?
Depends what you ask.
Like even if it's like an innocent question, like why did you guys break up? She's like, don't talk about it. Damn. What would you do? Red flag or green flag?
Like that could also go with
I mean,
trauma.
Yeah, that's
like
trauma though.
I think that's red.
Really?
I think to that level, I think that's like when it's
If
red.
they get angry at you.
Or if they become like upset.
But that's not unfair though, because then
It's
what
like,
if they just don't really want to talk about it?
oh, but it's like it's not even because you like keep pressing. It's like you ask initially, and then like after that they become upset.
At you?
Yeah.
Okay, if they're upset at you, that's not fair.
Yeah.
But if they're just upset in general, because like maybe you brought up like a bad memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I feel like
'Cause that's like
you
not
know,
your fault if you didn't know.
I feel like, but I feel like in that case, it's not a red flag though. It's more just like, oh shit, sorry. If you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. You know. But maybe are you saying it's a red flag because it seems like they're not over it?
Nah, because like that's when you. I think that's like letting themselves get controlled by emotions. I think that like in like when it's anger, I think that's a red flag.
I could see it as like they get angry or upset about you bringing up their breakup because they're not over it. Then I feel like it's a red flag.
That's when you leave, bro. Like,
Because that's like a they're not even ready for like a relationship yet type red flag.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you're in a relationship, unless something really fucked up happened to you in your previous relationship, I expect you to kind of be over it in the sense that like if I bring it up, you're not gonna be like sad about thinking about them. If you're sad thinking about them, that's
yeah.
red as fuck.
that means you shouldn't be
weird.
in a relationship.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta work on yourself, fix
Yeah.
yourself. Don't let someone else fix you.
True.
That's such a good statement. Like I used to be like, oh yeah, I can fix it. You know, what I
We're
mean?
all like that, bro.
Yeah, bro. And now I'm just like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that.
She's one of the streets.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't say that.
The streets fix her. Red flag or green flag? Instead of wanting to spend all their spare time with you, they want to spend all their spare time alone.
Of course, that's a red flag.
Oh, let's say you get like a crumb of like their spare time.
Like 1 hour every week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up. Surely.
I think that's.
Do they have like
Do they have a good reason?
extracurriculars? Yeah, like do they have like
Do they
other
have a
things?
good reason? Like, are they doing a lot of things?
They have a lot of hobbies, let's say.
Oh, okay. But
I
okay,
would
at
say-
least like one day in the week,
Yeah.
I can get with you for like a date, maybe. I could live with that. Like
1 day a week?
One day a week, I can do that easily.
I think at our age, I think it's doable.
Yeah.
If it's like in uni, I would have wanted more than 1 day a week.
Fair. That's
But
fair.
like as working, like 1 day a week, that's like super
Yeah, Monday,
understandable.
Friday, you're at home. Unless you live together. That's
Yeah.
different. But Monday, for our circumstance, Monday, Friday, you're at home because you have work.
Yeah.
One day, and then 1 day of the week, you guys spend the entire day together.
Yeah.
Like from morning to night, whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
And then another day of the week, you just chill at home.
And you do what you need to do.
Maybe meet your other friends. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I
do
think
your
that's totally
chores.
fine.
And, laundry and stuff, vacuum.
Yeah, like chores, whatever you need
Yeah.
to do. Yeah.
Or what if they like that day you're supposed to see each other, they like cancel it because something
That's
something
fucked.
came up.
Well, it depends what came up. Unless someone passed away in your family, I'm not gonna be like, what? Imagine if she was like, oh yeah, my friend asked me to have coffee. I'm gonna go. Like, come on.
It's like, I'm gonna go watch a movie with my guy best friend.
Oh, dude,
I'll be
you're cancelled, bro.
Which is like I'm like tired all week. I just want to like be alone.
Nah. That's a bad excuse.
I think you just change the
It's a
plans. You
bad
wouldn't cancel the
excuse.
plans. Right?
True.
That's a bad excuse.
True.
Even if you're tired, like, firstly, like, if you're committed to, especially if it's your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
If you like set one day in the week for each other, stick to it. You know what I mean? As soon as you let those boundaries slip, and like say like one day like, oh yeah, I'm tired, and then you kind of like cancel the date, like it affects the whole thing.
Yeah. But personally, I'd be happy with just like canceling the dinner and then just like do something else, like just chill if she's tired.
Oh yeah, I'm okay with like changing plans,
Yeah.
but you're still with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like all of a sudden you're tired and you can't see me, like come on.
Yeah. It's like if you're tired, surely you still want to see me, right? You're just tired.
You know
Yeah.
those type of people that are like tired and can't see you, and then the next day they're all of a sudden not tired and they're out seeing their friends.
Oh,
Come on, they're just tired of seeing you, bro.
Oh, what a
damn.
bang.
Yeah, like
They're not tired. They're just tired of seeing you.
exactly.
Damn.
That's a red flag.
Yep. I agree.
yeah.
Red flag or green flag, they check their phone whenever they get a notification. Like every time it buzzes, they check it. They never just like put it away just for like, spending time, like quality time.
I don't know if that's a red flag because I'm trying to categorize red flag as being something that's like break upable.
For me personally, a red flag is more just like a big warning sign, but not like a straight up deal breaker.
That's that's an orange flag. That's a beige flag. See what I mean? Like it's not good. I would definitely like raise it up, bring it up. Like why the fuck? What's so important that you have to always like? Firstly, that just probably means you're on your phone too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I it's not a red flag for me personally, but I would definitely say it as like bring it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can just be like, oh, why do you keep checking your phone?
Yeah.
If it's, yeah.
Because I'm personally on the side of like, if it's urgent, they'll call. You know what I mean?
It's true.
But like most of the times, like sometimes, I mean, that's like not the case, right? It's like when we gotta change up the podcast like last minute, like that's when we just text, we don't call. So like, in those cases, like that's understandable. But most of the time, if I was like out, say like on a date, I'd just put my phone like away.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you're on a date and you're so right. Like if I'm on a date and the girl puts away their phone, that's so attractive.
Bro,
Dude,
so much, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's so attractive, especially if you like the entire time they're just talking to you.
Yeah. And then like you go to the toilet, you come back, they're not on their phone, they're just like looking around or like yeah.
That's actually like
That's
a
a
huge
super-
green flag.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's when they can like actually enjoy the moment, even when
Yes,
it's just
bro.
like
But yeah.
briefly by themselves.
Yeah.
If you're on a first date and they're on their phone, like I can understand like a brief like look. I can understand that. But if they're on their phone like texting, I mean I think it goes without saying like it's just kills the vibe, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why we could never date a fob.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Dang,
mean?
you'll bring that up.
Yeah.
That's so true though.
That's so true.
So true though. They're
Like,
always on their phone.
They're always on their
Yeah.
phones.
Like you know
Always.
what would be so attractive? Let's say you're having dinner, just you two, and then you go to the bathroom and you come back and she's fucking munching that shit.
What the fuck?
Like you know how
Like didn't wait for you?
no, as in like you're eating,
Yeah.
you get up to go to the bathroom, and you know like while you eat, you kind of like have like your manners and stuff.
Oh, it's like when they're
Taking all
gone.
Demure and shit.
Oh,
And
so
then
you're
walking
saying
up,
like
she just
they
takes,
just
like, a
like take the
huge
bone
bite.
and like
Yeah.
you know how girls don't like to like eat
Like
chicken and stuff?
messily, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
messily, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be hella cute.
Yeah,
That's
that's
gonna
cute.
be attractive, man. No, I don't mind it, but not on the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy standards. I like
like table manners.
some sort of standards.
Yeah.
But like, but in saying that, like, if you're like a couple months in, yeah, go ham, like, do what you want to do. You know?
I think I'm on the same page as you.
Yeah.
Like if they're not going like cavemans.
Yeah. They're
It's
just
just like they're taking bigger bites and
Bigger
like
bites,
I'm
yeah,
totally guilty of this. Like, first date, I'm like, I don't even slurp the noodles, bro.
you're
Like,
like
there's no slurping. I'm like
Do you,
putting
like,
it on my
pat your-
spoon.
do you pat your,
Oh,
like-
I'm like wiping my mouth every bite.
there's like a mountain of tissues.
Yeah, oh, dude, I use so much like
Yeah.
so many tissues.
Yeah. It's like
Then-
as soon as they go to the bathroom, you're just like
Yeah. Dude,
Oh, God.
first date, I almost like guarantee that I'm not enjoying my food, because I feel self-conscious about like how I'm eating.
really.
I do seriously.
Oh.
Like I never even focus on if the food is good on a first date.
Ooh.
I'm focused on like just having a good time with the person. The food could be busted, but I don't even fucking know. Dude. I'm just like, I can't. Don't get sauce in your mouth. And here we go. With 3, 2, 1, bite. Like legit. I'm like
Damn,
that.
so you're like calculated.
I'm pretty calculated. I'll say.
I'd say I'm like the opposite. On a first date, I'm like enjoying the food as much as I'm enjoying the company. Because it's like, to me, it's like a part of the experience.
Oh, I'm calculated not on purpose. I'm just a bit shy, and I don't want to like.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to like look like a fat fucking pig just like munching on my
Yeah.
food. Because I know I can be like that. You know, like now when I eat with like Susie, she's always like, "Bro, you inhale." Like I literally finish my food before she even picks like a show to watch.
Bro.
Legit, I'm like that living meme. I'm just like, it's so funny. But I get nervous, yeah, on the first date.
Yeah.
What's like a place you would take someone on like a first date?
I was literally gonna ask that. Yeah, like
Like a restaurant wise, like what level of
I
cuisine?
think what I
Yeah,
learned is I would personally avoid noodles because
yeah, it's messy, right?
it's messy, and if you get on your shirt, it's fucked.
That's an ick.
Dude, you get on your shirt and you're like, your self-esteem just plunges.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
when
why you wear black shirt.
especially when you have a good,
Yeah.
you probably have a good fit on
Yeah.
for your first date. And then you get a stain and it feels like you're a 12-year-old that just like can't eat properly. Yeah. So I like avoid that shit as much as I can, I reckon.
So you avoid noodles. What about say like fine dining? Would you go fine dining on a first date, or like $100 plus total table bill?
Nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say fine dining or like just a place with like a better vibe.
I feel like fine dining's a bit too much.
Yeah.
For first date, right?
Yeah, like you might intimidate them.
I feel like a place with a good vibe. Like not fine dining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I know there are definitely girls that would appreciate the fact that you took them to a fine dining place the first date.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want it to be like, you can go fine dining, but maybe not a place that's like very quiet. Like you can't really like be yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because like you got to be able to talk.
Yeah. So I'm talking like maybe like a bar,
I feel like bar is
diner
good.
sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like if you take them to fine dining first date and then like the second date when you have to like kind
Like
of
imagine going to Orbit
match.
360 on a fucking first date.
That's crazy.
That's
right?
crazy,
It's
yeah.
like quiet.
She's
like,
using for food, bro. She's
like
using
that
you.
shit's like an anniversary level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The food's not that good, but like the spectacle is good.
Yeah. It's like the level of it, I guess.
yeah.
It's like high end, right? You're like flexing on the first date.
But what's a good place? I mean, probably the viewers won't even know what we're talking about.
If you're in Auckland, you might know.
Oh,
I
I
love
love
the bar place. Like
I love
bar-
Onslow, but I'm just talking about places I like to eat now.
Where's that?
It's like you know the big face, and then there's that big ass hill.
Yeah.
It's like on top of that big ass hill.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the corner?
Yeah, like
Oh.
you know, like you go up the big ass hill, you turn left, and then like it's like to V Music. Where it used to be. Yeah, it's on that street.
Oh, is it like by like Josh Emmett or some shit?
I can't remember. It's like right across the the hotel.
Yeah.
And then like it's across the street from the
Oh,
hotel.
okay.
Not Albert Park, obviously.
Oh,
but
I've never been there then.
it's
haven't been
fucking
there.
so good, man.
I need to go.
And like, is it expensive?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that's fine dining.
Yeah.
But it was like you can still chat. Yeah.
Well, the portion size is like really small.
Oh, of course, bro. It's fine dining.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where did I go? I can't remember. I can't even remember where I went for first date.
I haven't been on one in a while, man. God damn.
I went to Jungle 8.
Jungle 8's fine. I reckon
Yeah.
Jungle 8's a nice place.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Lucky A, like the
Like
little,
those type of vibes. Like,
Yeah.
like it's like a bar. You're having fun. But it's like a fun first.
Yeah.
Food second.
Yeah.
Thought.
Yes.
Not saying that the food is not important, but I'm saying it's like the vibe has to be fun.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I think like something that's loud, like Go-Go, I think that's okay for the first date. But it's like the vibe is kind of dirty.
Go
though.
go. Yeah. The vibe.
Yeah.
I think it also depends on the person you're taking.
Yeah.
Like, if she's like straight up like elegant vibes, I wouldn't take her to. Like, if I took Go Susie to Go Go, and I'm done.
You take them to Xi'an food bar.
No. I think the viewers won't know this place, but there's like a local place that I think is really good for a first date. It's called KFC.
Oh my god.
That is like. Actually,
KFC picnic. That's not bad.
I've asked a lot of my friends. Okay, this is really off topic from our red flag, green flag, but I've asked like some female friends about this. I was like, "Do you actually care if guys take you to KFC
For
on
first
on a
date?
first date?" And most of them said it's actually okay if you don't build it up as if you're taking them to like a fine dining.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you just like build it up as like we're gonna have like a fun day / date. Maybe don't even word it as a date. Just like we're gonna have a fun day together. I think what they said was like they could let it slide if you like do something else too, like KFC and then like bowling.
Yeah.
But like KFC is kind of like not the centerpiece of your date. It's kind of just like get some quick food.
Yeah.
Imagine if it is.
Imagine. Okay, that's like. But then also, Susie was like, if you just honestly say to me that right now you don't have the funds to like, take you out properly, If you're just honest with it, she said like if you're honest with it, and you just say it and from the start, it's like kind of okay as well.
But in that case though, like, would you
But no one
say would you say that if you can't afford to go somewhere that's like not KFC, should you even be trying to date? You know what I mean?
That's kind of like the second point, right?
Yeah.
And I think we talked about it with Marg when they were here before. Like,
yeah.
you kind of have to understand that money is the thing. It's
It
a
is.
factor when you're trying to date.
Yeah.
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 It's true. Yeah.
If you can't even afford a KFC date, get your money up.
But I mean, your date could be like some dude that's doing mid and they're just not working it, but they're studying.
True.
In that sense, it's okay, right? Because like there's just hustling.
You're investing in them.
Yeah, and you're not like I think the point is it's not that they're gonna be rich later. It's more like that they're still doing something with their life.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like they're eating KFC because they're not doing shit and that's the only thing they can afford. It's like uni life is hard, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Dating as a student, I think it can be pretty rough sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
like I think dating as a student, you gotta have more of a 50-50 mindset. Like,
yeah.
Only because you're a student though.
For sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
But I think that changes like once you leave, once you get a job. I think it will like change into the type of person that you are.
Yeah, I feel like whoever gets a job first
Will like pay a bit more.
pay a bit more. Like,
Yeah.
and I think it's understandable because, again, like as long as your partner is working towards something, it's not like they're just leeching off you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have some like sympathy for those who are still on the grind.
Yeah. No. I think that's what I mean. Like most people will be okay with knowing that you're still grinding.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they're not, I think that's a big red flag.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Like there's nothing wrong with being poor, but you're grinding, right? That's the whole point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Facts.
Back to red flag, green flag.
Yeah. Back to red flag, green flag. They always put their phone on do not disturb when they're around you. Because then it could be they don't want to be disturbed, like genuinely, or they're hiding something.
Okay. the thing
Damn,
is,
bro. Like
that's-
that's so circumstantial. So
I actually like whenever I'm with the like on a date, I put on do not disturb, but that's generally because I just get a lot of random fucking notifications. So like when we're together,
Oh, we know.
yeah,
Because you disappear.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Bro,
so like I just put on do not disturb and then just
Usually when
check it
I ask
later.
Jesse something, I ask like 2 to 3 business days ahead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or just like call them.
Actually,
Like-
these days I've just been putting do not
Honestly,
disturb
sometimes
even at home.
Jesse can be like the most responsive. It's like one end on the spectrum or the other. There's no in between, bro.
Yeah, it's like either instant or like,
Or like I don't fucking hear from him for days.
or he could be missing and we wouldn't know.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah.
So funny.
You guys need my location just in case. Just in case
That's what I'm
I
saying.
get kidnapped.
We need a pager. We need a walkie-talkie on you.
But I think it's fine.
Yeah, and that's true. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like most of the time when you don't respond, we know that you're just busy.
Yeah.
Like
I
girlfriend
think
time.
my colleague was saying this, like, if you ever have a situation where you might doubt your girlfriend / like not have complete trust, I think the best thing to do is just let it happen and see how it goes. Because at the end of the day, if they do something suspicious, you're only informing yourself of like who you're dating, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, don't think too much about. I think don't be overprotective / like, oh my god, who are you messaging? Like,
Yeah.
oh, let me see your phone. If they're cheating on you, fuck it, they're cheating on you.
That's when you leave.
Yeah, dude, like fuck it.
It was not your girlfriend. It was just your turn.
Yeah, bro, like just
Yeah.
let it go. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that as a guy, the only time you should ever step in is if it's like in person and then the other person is like straight up harassing your partner.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every other situation, you should not be hands on. You should be hands off like completely and like let them.
Oh,
deal
so
with it.
you're saying even if your girlfriend was getting hit on, you let them deal with it.
They should deal with it at 1st. If the guy still persists, that's
and
when
then
you like
step in.
gotta step in.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you see your girl get hit on, would you like want to see what she would do? Like,
I would. Okay, yeah.
right? Or you immediately like step in?
I mean, yeah, I even
I think I would,
I mean,
like-
Susie was like, yeah, just let me handle it.
Yeah.
Like, don't
Let me
step it.
cook.
Because the reality is, like, most people, what they say is like, let me handle it. If we need you, we'll come to you.
Yeah.
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 Like, you don't need to cause a scene.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Then it makes
if
you-
you try anything, you're just like,
You look
you're just
insecure.
trying to be like big dick energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it makes you look weak.
Yeah.
Like insecure.
Small dick energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even, but like when it's like, say like someone sliding in their DMs, you cannot stop that no matter what.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, true.
And like, if she doesn't deal with it how like she should, find a new girlfriend.
I feel like also like a good way you can kind of just like be chill about it is like if your girlfriend always tells you when someone DMs you.
Yeah,
Like when they don't even ask. When you don't even ask and they just tell you like, lol, this guy like DM me.
Let's fuck with them.
Like most of the time I'd be like, huh.
I think
I
that's
just keep watching my YouTube.
That's a green flag.
But that's because I know she just tells me.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I fucking like randomly saw it like on her phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's like, oh, this guy asked for my number. I gave him your number instead. Let's like troll him. That's like a green flag. In my opinion.
Yeah. But don't do that.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
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 That's fine.
Yeah. Last one. Red flag, green flag. They watch corn.
Oh, I said there's like a huge debate on this. Like some.
Is that
I feel like a lot more people than you think actually think, like if you watch corn in
Yeah.
a relationship, it's like a really big red flag.
You know what though? Like, I was on team because usually it's like the idea, the argument is cheating or not cheating, right?
Yeah.
I was on team not cheating for the longest time.
And now you're on team
No,
cheating?
but I still think I'm on team not cheating. No, but well, my point is like, if I just, but I'm only like that because I feel like so many people are on the same page as me. Like so many people have said that it's not cheating that I'm like, oh, okay, it's not cheating. I just like kind of like brushed it off as like not cheating. But if you really just think about it logically,
Yeah.
it is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
are just literally looking at other people naked
Yeah. For me personally,
because you're attracted to it.
yeah, I would not care.
I still don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
But I get the argument.
Yeah.
I get the other side.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if you ask me why I don't care, I couldn't tell you. You know what I mean?
Because you're not insecure.
I couldn't tell you why I don't care.
I think it's because like it's kind of like they're like
I
it's,
feel like
it's
there's-
unrealistic. It's
But
like
yeah, I know
like
it's unrealistic, but I feel
like-
like there's more logical grounds for argument on the side of like it's
why you
cheating.
don't
Like why you shouldn't.
Yeah, I think like corn for SIGs is the same as like romance movies for love, right? It's like that, but just elevated to like an unrealistic level. So like the same, it's like I think it's the same like comparison. Like it's like if you watch romance movies and you want like a K-drama relationship, you're like just as delusional as like if you watch corn and you think that having sex is gonna be like that.
But I think it's because people say it's cheating. Oh, because like maybe let's say the girl might be like, oh, is that how you want me to like, I don't know, like do this or like oh yeah or like look like. I was like, oh, are you attracted to that? Or you know what I mean? Like,
I guess you could also argue maybe it's like people don't think it's cheating because it's very separate. Like just getting like people like watch corn to just like get that feeling out of the way. It's not like a romantic attachment.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why people think it's not cheating. But I can understand why people get mad if there's like a huge debate online, as Jesse said.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like you are seriously just looking at another girl naked / another guy naked,
Yeah.
yeah.
and you would get mad in every other scenario when it comes to that situation. You know?
I understand like both sides. to be honest.
Yeah. But I don't think too much about it.
Me too.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you put this into a clip, just put a corn emoji.
Yeah. Just like
Sure.
corn emoji.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you mean corn like the rock band.
I don't know that. Wrong.
I don't know.
Never mind.
Recently, I got asked like, if you guys had everything you wanted right now, or not even everything you wanted, but you're on track to getting everything you wanted. So like, let's say you have a good job, a good salary, like you have some, change saved up. Like, would you guys, and you had a partner, obviously, would you guys get married like at this age?
Okay, when you say like everything
Putting
you
in
want,
fact, we're all 24, right? You're 24. Yeah.
when you mean like everything you want, do you also mean like do like experiences count? Kind of like it's like, oh, if I want to go traveling, like
I say like material things.
So
Like
you have
money.
everything material wise, but experiences wise, there's still things you want to experience.
Yeah, because I mean, experiences like you'll never fully have no experience.
Yeah.
You'll always want to have more experience. Yeah. So like I'm talking like money, cars, a house maybe, but like saved up enough to do what you want to do.
I think I would.
I would.
Yeah.
No, really, I didn't expect that.
You wouldn't, or
No.
would you? Really?
I wouldn't.
What's holding you back from getting married if you have everything that you want?
Because, so for context, my girlfriend's the one that asked me this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And she's always had experience with people, mostly guys, telling her that they're not quite ready because they want to do this, they want to do that, they want to do that. And her argument was always, why can't you do that when you're married? You know? Like, people say, like, traveling and stuff, and it's like, why can't you travel when you're married? Or, like, people say, like, oh, I want to earn more money. It's like, why can't you earn more money when you're married? Like, stuff like that. So her
that's
argument,
really
I think for her, it was always, like, I'm okay to... I asked her, she was like, would you get married, like, now? If I asked. And she's like, yeah, I wouldn't mind. And I was like, damn. And she asked me the same thing. Like, if I had everything, would I get married now? I was like, no. No, but the reason is, like, for me, it was never, ever about the stuff that I don't have, like, physically. Like, I always know, I'm on the same side with her in the sense that, like, I know I can always work on those things when I'm married. Like, for example, like, getting a better job, getting a better car, or buying a house. I can always do that when I'm married. Like, that's not stopping me. But I was thinking, like I said before, I've given myself, like, each phase of life, and I just want to live those phases of life to the fullest. But you know what I mean? And for me, my 20 to 25 stage of life, I always imagine myself to be single. Not single, sorry, not married.
Oh,
not married. Sorry, excuse me. Not married. Yeah, I was always marriage after 25. Is in my mind, you know. It was just like, it might be, and I think it's different for everyone because everyone has different like expectations of their life stage. But for me, just like, you know, brought up, my parents got married like after 25. They were like 25, 26. That's kind of just been like drilled in my mind that like enjoy, because like don't rush into any stage of life too fast.
Yeah.
That's my reason. But that's why I was surprised that you guys said yes, because I thought you guys would be on the same page as me.
Well, okay, I would say like, getting married right now, I would say yes, but then having children, no. Like, not right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But for me, there's an inherent difference between dating and being like tied down, like married.
Yeah.
And I don't want to use the word tied down because it sounds like I'm getting fucking
whipped.
Yeah, but that's not my point. The point is like, for me at least, there are certain things not single, but like an unmarried 20 to 25 person can do versus like someone that's married. Like if I was married, I don't think personally I would go, for example, like clubbing.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think not that I even go clubbing a lot now, but I think because I know that I'm still young, I've kind of like, every time I want to go, I kind of give myself like the okay to be like, yeah, I'm still young, like I can go. But if I'm married, I feel like mental barrier, legit. It's just like all personal mental barrier. I feel like responsibility wise, I should not go.
Yeah.
But like, what if you,
or like not as frequent.
But what if you like,
go,
you and your partner both like, you're married, you both like to go club, you go clubbing together.
Yeah, but then I also don't want to be, I know like you shouldn't really care about what others say, but I kind of do. The reality is everyone kind of does. And I don't want to be known as like you're that couple that's like married, but you guys are going clubbing together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like weird.
I think if you go to a rave, like a married rave couple, that's like hella
different.
cute. That's
but rave
hella
doesn't
cute.
happen every time. Remember?
Yeah.
Like a rave is like once every couple months, right?
No, it's just, like it's actually quite often.
But
it's like,
you wouldn't go. I'm saying
Yeah.
you as a normal person, unless you're like
unless you live in Australia.
but those people aren't married. The ones that go fucking frequently, like every
Probably not.
yeah, just like
Yeah.
probably not, but there's probably some. That's cool though. Like I'm cool with that. Like if you're going to an event, that's like, you know, but I wouldn't be going to a club every weekend with my wife.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
Imagine
no.
that. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah. I mean, going to bars is like fine.
it's like
Oh, fine.
graduating. Like when you're married, you're graduating to the next stage of life. It's how
True.
I view it, and I don't want to rush that.
But going to bars is fine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bars are like fine.
Yeah.
Bars are fine.
I think that's like a nice intimate like date to have with like your wife when you want to get away from the
Yeah.
kids. Like when you have kids.
And even like that bar is like the
It's like
when you have kids club. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you can still kind of like have fun together, but it's not like a all out like dunce, you know, like
Yeah.
when yeah. But that's why I wouldn't get married right now.
Personally, I would get married if I had everything that I wanted right now.
yeah.
Because I just feel like there's no opportunity cost. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For getting married, if you have everything, like experience wise, you can always do that together. That's
Yeah.
how I see it.
And it'll be better. Oh, not better.
Well,
sorry. Like, I don't mean,
Debatable.
I mean, I don't mean like better. I just mean like it's nice. Actually, no. You know what? I take it back.
No, it's like different, right? It's different.
Yeah, it's different.
It is different.
Yeah.
It is different.
Yeah, like travel. You can always travel with your wife. You can always like, I don't know, go do whatever with your new wife. So I don't see it as like any loss. So like, given those circumstances, I would. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think marriage is a.
What did you just do?
Pull this up.
I don't think it stops like new experiences from happening.
Yeah.
I just think there are certain things, personally, that I wouldn't do if I was married.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
And I think there's a, you know, it's that time is bound to come. So no need to rush it. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna come.
Well,
you know?
what other things do you not do when you
Like even when you ask me now, I don't even know. You know, but I
No.
just feel like don't rush it. You know, I just always had that mental preparation of like, yeah, I'm gonna get married like after 25,
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
and I'm really not that far off. So
Yeah, I mean, if you don't feel like you're mentally prepared, you're not. So like,
Yeah.
That's the most
everybody
important.
knows.
I just
right?
feel like
Yeah.
when you're ready, you should get married.
like not trying to offend anyone, but I just feel like if you're under 25, you're still a kid.
Basically,
Like I feel like that. I feel like I just don't feel good about feeling myself as being a kid and like getting married.
yeah.
But that's just personally. I know heaps of people get married when they're like 18 or something like 20.
Yeah,
And that's
I know a
fine.
few
Like,
people that are married already.
Everyone, yeah. I mean, everyone has
Have,
their
like,
different.
kids.
Sure.
Everyone has
That's
their own
crazy.
pacing in life. Is what I'm trying to say. And it
Life's
just-
not a race.
Yeah, and I'm just pacing myself.
Yeah. Life's not a race. Don't be racist.
What the
I
fuck?
thought you were gonna say life's not a race. Go at your own pace.
That works too.
I think that made more sense.
Life's not a race. Don't be racist.
Hey, that's kind of a banger.
But it just had no correlation.
Exactly. Life's not a race. Don't be racist.
Yeah.
God.
Even if it is a race, don't be racist.
Yeah. No, if it is a race, you are a racist.
Damn.
Does that make sense? Okay, never mind.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I get it.
Should we wrap up?
Yeah.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Oh, hold on.
All right.
I didn't want to say, man, Liam Payne.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I should have said it in this podcast, but fuck, man.
how'd that make you
No,
feel when you
oh.
saw the news?
I'd say like I think I saw.
We should have talked about this at the
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
But
Okay, for me, it's like I think I can speak for both of us. It's like it's a weird feeling.
it's a weird feeling.
'Cause it's like we
for
listen to them.
I know Henry's not a huge One Direction fan,
Yeah.
but Jesse and I lived and breathed that fucking band from
Yeah.
when we were like 12 years old to like at least after like first year uni.
Explain the feeling that you felt when you like first saw the news.
No,
I didn't. It just doesn't hit you. It doesn't hit you.
It doesn't hit, but when I see like the article, I'm just like, oh, like
we
whoa,
grew
he's
up
actually
with
dead.
this band, and it's
sorry.
so hard to. Wait, what are you?
That's all
you
good.
say?
Can we say the word dead?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so surreal because like you grow up watching these five guys pop off, enjoy their life, enjoy. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but you never ever think that one of them is going to be gone. Do you know what I mean?
So soon, at least.
And
right?
and it feels like I never felt this way for any other celebrity, except for Kobe Bryant. Actually, Kobe Bryant, same feeling. But yeah, it feels so weird, so weird. I can't even describe it. It's like I knew him, but I don't. I've never met him in my life. You know,
Like I wasn't like crying or sad, but it's just like it was just like I think the nostalgia, like the feeling,
bro.
it,
Like and then
it's
like all
whoa.
their songs that I grew up with, like just rushed through my head. And then when I saw the posts about the other boys made, I was low key like pretty sad.
Damn.
It's like damn.
Yeah. So I just want to say, like, you know what? Rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Like, fuck, you changed both of our lives for sure, for sure. Like you like One Direction molded the way I listen to music even till now. Not that I don't listen to them as much anymore, but
It was just like a big part
it's
of
a
your
huge
life.
shaping of like who you growing up from a teen to an adult. So
Yeah. Would you say this is a celebrity passing that affected you the most?
I think it's the only.
The only.
it's
Oh,
one of,
for
it's
me
one
so
of the
far.
only.
The other was Kobe, right?
Oh, no one's Kobe.
But like it didn't like affect me like how like operator videos. It's just like it's like the closest thing.
Yeah. I mean, like we're far from like those screaming girls that are like actually crying, but it does cut. Yeah.
But I have another question.
Yeah.
Dude, like, do people think it's weird that like, okay, I feel like when we say like we listen to One Direction to people, like
I stopped caring.
but like I feel like people think that's kind of weird, but like we generally just like the music only.
I stopped. I don't give a fuck if people give a shit.
You're gonna
like
double
One
down
Direction.
on it.
Yeah,
I'm doubling down on it.
I'm doubling-
hell
yeah.
They
But I'm
release
just-
good music, bro.
Yeah,
and
they
I
did.
feel like I think like the average population would say like some of their songs, at least some of their songs were good. Or like a bop.
Yeah.
So I think like the whole stigma of like only girls like One Direction is like, bro, just grow the fuck up. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I think the same for like Taylor Swift. It's like
Yeah, no,
some of her songs, I think are genuinely
good. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
No, I fuck with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Some of their fans are crazy though, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, man, that's what I want to say. Was that
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
They'll never have a five-band reunion.
Jesse and I have been waiting on a reunion for like 10 years now.
Has it been that long? Holy shit.
Oh yeah, they disbanded in like
2015.
2015. Yeah. Time flies, man.
Someone said the only reunion we'll get is at his funeral. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
that's fucking sad.
That is fucking sad.
That's actually sad.
Damn.
But I kind of do wish they like come together as four and make a tribute song. Just one last song. Just one last song is all I ask.
Damn.
Make it happen.
Yeah, I saw this TikTok. I think it was like his dad went to Argentina and went to the hotel.
Yeah.
And he was like where he actually died. I'm
No,
just
the
like,
moment I
damn.
found out like how much it affected me was when I realized I was looking it up every day since he died, just
Damn.
to see if there's any new news.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's when I realized like, damn, I actually cared more than I thought. Yeah.
I feel like one of the worst pains ever is losing your child.
Yeah. I think every parent, like, they never.
No parent should see their kid die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're meant to be the one that goes first. That's how I see it.
Ain't gonna lie, bro. When you said Payne, I thought Liam Payne.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, what?
I didn't want to make that. I don't want to make that pun, but
I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Jokes.
that was bad. Okay, man, let's wrap it up.
Yeah. All right.
Rest in
Hope you
peace.
guys enjoyed.
Thank you.
See you
See you
next
guys.
week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.